Alrighty, so here we have Taxi Chaos being played on Nintendo Switch. Oh boy, this game. Alrighty, so this game pays tribute to games that came before it, like Crazy Taxi. I would call this a spiritual successor to Crazy Taxi in a lot of ways. More Crazy Taxi 2 than Crazy Taxi, but so here's the main menu. So we've got options, language settings, audio options, credits. Doesn't really write home about there. In-game achievements. I love to see in-game achievements, especially considering the fact that the Switch doesn't have any type of achievement or trophy system. I really like this. This is really cool. And then, so you got three modes here. You got arcade mode, you have pro mode, and you have free roam mode. So in arcade mode, it's just like it says. You've got so the point of the game is to run around delivering your passengers before your shift ends, which is 90 seconds. And depending on how you perform, you can slightly increase your shift time, and it'll give you additional time on the clock. Very reminiscent of Crazy Taxi back in the day. Pro mode is the same thing as arcade mode, but there's no arrow pointing you where to go for the destination. You have to know where the destination is on the map. I am horrible at this mode, but it's still pretty cool to see that. And then we've got free roam. Free roam is pretty much the same as arcade mode. You just don't have a clock. You just run around and deliver your passengers and get money. And you can kind of use that to then explore the city. And then when you pick a mode, we're going to go ahead and choose arcade mode. You got Vinny and you have Cleo to choose from with Vinny. And then at the start of the game, you've got a couple of taxis you can choose from. So you've got, and they'll have various aspects there. And you've got this one here. This one you unlock by getting. You have to get 4-star rating or higher in arcade mode to unlock, I believe. And then I believe it's this one, or it might be this one. I don't recall. One of them is you unlock by driving around for 25 miles in any mode. One of them you unlock by 4-star rating in arcade mode, or I think in any mode. And then I don't recall what the third one was, but I've unlocked three cars out of. So you start with 2. I've unlocked 3, and you have a total of 7 available. And this one you collect 25 collectibles in any mode to unlock. And then this one, I don't recall seeing this one. This one may have been either added since the update, because I have updated since I last played this, or they may have changed the requirements for unlocking this car. So this one's this taxi. This one's drive a distance of 200 miles in any mode to unlock. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and choose the Vavalache. That's how you say it. Love this car. It's taxi. So yeah, so it's a pretty awesome game. It does take a little bit while to load, so I did review this once, but it got screwed up in the editing and then export process. So I'm doing it all over again. And since then they've updated the game, so I'm kind of glad that I'm redoing the review here. But yeah, this loading screen is kind of long. But yeah, here's the game. Okay, so it kind of tells you how to play the game every time you play the game, or at least gives you hints. So you pick up a cabbie, and then you can hold both ZR and ZL for a turbo boost. And of course you can jump with the A button, which is really kind of cool. But yeah, you got the timer there, you got the distance to the destination there as well. And the promo, the distance also, I believe, is not there either. And then you have the timer in the upper left hand corner. And there's my destination. right there. And of course you can jump and weave and stuff to get a combo bonus to your score, which is kind of cool. Or your, actually really your money, but it's really your score. Yeah, it tells you ZRs. It does that quite a bit. But they have made some quality of life improvements to the game. And the game hasn't been out very long, actually. It's been out maybe, what, a week or two at this point? But yeah, so the improvements they made is they added more pedestrians. Although I don't quite see that because I still think it's a little sparse in the pedestrian department. But yeah, so they added that. They made it so that when you jump with your car, you don't. There it is. You don't hit so hard and or go through the road, which used to be a thing, which I really liked that you don't have to deal with anymore.
Taxi. How can I help? I'd like to go to the pond.
And then the different stopwatch colors designate distance, as well as I believe a time bonus depending on how fast you're able to get your cabbie or your passenger rather to their destination. And it used to be that there wasn't a whole lot of music in the game, and they've changed that, which is a really welcome addition. I like that. There's a lot more music, and oop. Oh, cool! I made it. I didn't think I did. I thought I had to back up. That's funny. All right, so yeah, this is arcade mode, guys. This game's just great. I definitely recommend this game. I want to thank Lions End and Team 6 for the representing the game here. The game is amazing. Really have been enjoying the game a lot. It's very reminiscent of Crazy Taxi, which I absolutely loved back on the Dreamcast. So I'm really glad that we have a spiritual successor to an amazing arcade game. They really hit this out of the park here. And to think this is an indie game, that's really kind of awesome. Well, kind of. It is very awesome, and it's just very impressive. But yeah, so definitely something I would definitely recommend picking up. The game is $35. I believe it's either $4.99 or $35 in the eShop right now. That is its going price. At that price, I mean, do I think it's worth the price? Definitely. A lot of people have given the game flack for being that high. I think it's definitely warrants that price tag. I would go so far as to say it's I wouldn't call it a AAA game, but I definitely would call it at least a AA game in my book. We're gonna go ahead and check out Free Roam. And we're going to go ahead and pick same car. I'm going to show you what Free Roam is all about. Now you can go ahead and there are special cabbies you can pick up that that'll give you give you items and collectibles and things. So there's that incentive to run around and do missions and pick up special passengers and such. So there's that. So there's replay value there. One thing I'd like to see, and this may be something that comes up in the future update, but I'd like to see a multiplayer mode. I think that'd be really cool, like a caddy battle mode or something. Be kind of neat. Some kind of a split screen mode. I mean, yeah, they do have the online leaderboard, so there is that. So they also have the online leaderboards. They also have the developer leaderboards, I believe, since the latest update. But I'd like to see some kind of a multiplayer mode implemented. Yeah, you can argue Crazy Taxi didn't have that. Well, yeah, that's true. But not a lot of games do split screen anymore. And I think it'd be really cool to see this game offer that, because not a lot of games do. At least not a lot of games like this do. And it may be something that could maybe be exclusive to the Xbox or the PS4 versions or Steam. Maybe it's something that the Switch just can't do, which is fine. I would still welcome it in one of those other versions. It'd be really cool to see that. But yeah, this is free roam mode. So yeah, not much difference other than the fact you don't have a timer other than the passenger timer there. Which is kind of neat. I like this mode. It's kind of neat to be able to just run around and explore the city and choose whether or not you want to drop off your passengers. So I can just run around and have people yell at me to pick them up, and I just ignore them. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You just run around and see what see what's out here. But it's a really good way to pick up cabbies and I keep saying cabbies. Pick up passengers and kind of learn the city. So if you want to try your hand at pro mode, you can. So, like I was saying, this game is definitely, in my book, a double A game. I would definitely say that. Yes, it's a little high priced for an indie game, but definitely worth the price. You're getting a great arcade racing game that is very reminiscent of, again, games like Crazy Taxi, and definitely warrants the price tag. Definitely worth checking out on any platform. Yeah, definitely is an awesome game in my book. Definitely worth it. So this will end the review, guys. Here, I want to again, I want to thank the developer and the publisher for the great opportunity to game. This game is amazing. I've had a lot of fun with it. Kudos on the update, putting it out so quick. That was a really awesome thing to see. And addressed a lot of concerns that I had in my first review, as well as a lot of other people's concerns. So thank you guys for listening to the community, listening to reviewers, and for putting out a quality game and a good quality update within a matter of what, a week? Well, maybe a couple weeks, a month. But yeah, so again, great game, and definitely worth the money. So I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.